When your old career gives you lemons, throw in some ice, mix in some vodka, and call it a podcast. From the Mac of All Trades studio in Fairport, and driven by Victor Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, it's Billified, the Bill Moran Podcast.
Well, hello and welcome. Thanks for getting your pod on. Thanks for telling a friend. That's how we spread the word. The Cowboys are back at practice today. Voluntary Micah Parsons there.
I'm impressed he showed up.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are.
He hasn't been there the last 2 years.
Some Bill Belichick news at the spring game. I was played like a pro or something like that. Mark's distracted, but we'll have things for Mark as well. I gotta say, it feels like spring out there today.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah, and I go,
It'll snow tomorrow.
This is well,
The next 4 or 5 days suck, but then next week looks like pretty good.
it does.
This might be it.
The primal urge for people, especially in colder regions, is to run out like a caffeinated groundhog and just go fucking crazy. And sure enough, yesterday, out by you guys in Braddock Bay, dude on
I
the
saw that.
what the fuck, man? It
Yeah,
fucked him up.
hypothermia.
Yeah, well, he fucked up his leg pretty
Sure.
bad. He hit some kind of debris in Braddock's Bay.
It's really low over there.
Braddock's
right now.
Bay's not the cleanest of bottoms
No.
of bays either.
Yeah, and so
They usually turn
Well,
it off.
The town,
They
of
just-
Greece, the town of Greece just bought a dredger for that, so they can dredge it once a year. So the marina my boat is at, they're going to actually dredge that once a year.
they are.
They have to. It keeps filling back in.
because they usually have it staked off so
Yep.
that you know where to go, where the channel
But
is.
even last year,
Well-
you had to stay to the left last year because the right got pretty bad.
I guarantee they don't. Nobody's been out there to put anything in
No,
yet,
no, why
right?
would they?
Why would they? But spring fever hits, and here comes a 26-year-old kid who's like, "Hey, watch this!" And fuck, man,
3 weeks ago,
What
they
did
were
he
ice
do?
fishing.
'Cause I
He
missed
took a
this.
jet ski out on Braddock's Bay and he hit some shit and tore up his leg.
tore up his leg.
They had
Who
to
knows
rescue
if his
him.
summer's ruined with this?
He
I have
ended
no
up with
idea.
hypothermia because he's in the water. It's
Yeah.
35
Yeah.
degrees.
They had to come.
4 or 5 different fire districts out there helping
Right.
get him out.
It's going
Yeah.
to cost his parents a lot of money. Oh, well, he's 26. No, he's not.
No, he's
Oh,
not.
he's fucked.
Yeah, he is. I always say when you do something stupid like that, shouldn't you have to pay the first responders
I
bill?
think they do.
What?
I think it's like it's like an ambulance ride, I think.
Yeah, but
I
the
could be
ambulance
wrong,
is
but-
usually like 500 if with your insurance or something.
Oh, I don't know. I have a girl that's
Oh.
friends. She got hurt.
I
at a-
like knowing
she-
this.
She got hurt at a local bar about, I don't know, 6 weeks ago or so. She got a $3,000 ambulance bill the other day.
Wow.
And she tried to refuse the ambulance and they wouldn't let her. She's got insurance. She works for a hospital.
Yeah,
Just don't
the
pay it.
ambulance rides are expensive.
They
as hell.
tried to.
And,
Mark,
and
Mark
you
had me
can't-
taking an ambulance. Cost me $1,500.
and you can't find
You didn't
one.
pay it though, did you?
I only had 500. I thought for it's
You
been
don't
a
have to-
while.
you don't
It's
have to
been a while.
pay it.
It's been a while. No.
and-
How do you know?
Yeah, that's worked out well for you.
You don't.
No.
Again, who's gonna come after you?
It's corporate now. They don't have volunteer
they-
ambulances anymore. Everything since Greece is
Unless
gone.
you're in Hamlin.
Well, we
That's
called
about
one
it.
for Carrie one day. Luckily they had one in Hilton because another
God
call
damn.
came in right after hers, and the next closest one was out in Churchville. And
Huh.
I'm like, if you're having a heart attack, you're fucked.
Yeah, I just paid it. I didn't want to fuck
Well, no,
around.
you don't want to fuck around, and they're trying to, do their thing. But I didn't realize it was that much money.
Oh,
It just shows you what I know.
And
A
that
Mercy
was
flight. My
6
nephew.
years ago.
Yeah,
Oh,
my
yeah.
nephew got Mercy flighted because he got into a 4-wheeler accident in September, and it was about $50,000.
That's cheap.
Really? Wow. $50,000 for a helicopter ride.
I think at least $50,000. We were down at my dad.
Was it one of
has-
those? One of those ones from the Hudson. A little
As
cheaper
long,
now.
as long as you don't know anything,
That's
you're good.
like-
Yeah, we were
I-
at my dad's land down in the he lives near Bath, near Naples, on like 400 acres, and my nephew hit a gas pipe that was coming out, and they thought that he had paralyzed his neck, but
Ooh.
yeah, so the local ambulance showed up and they were like, we need to Mercy flight him.
Yeah, because they didn't want to move them in any way. Right. Man, I read some weird story today about a girl years ago in gym playing soccer. She went up to head a ball or something, and she wound up having like 36 surgeries. And then over time, what happened was she had an internal decapitation.
Oh,
Like they
What
took
the
they took a halo off her head, and her whole head went back.
Holy shit.
And the surgeon caught it, and they had to do an emergency thing, so she can only turn like this,
Oh,
and
Oh
her
my
whole
fucking
God.
laughing. You're such a
I
dick.
can't help it. I'm just picturing like I would be like, you know that stupid joke that kids do where they tap you, but they're standing over here, but they tap you over here. I can totally see like walking up behind. Hey, so they turn that way, and you're over here. You know,
Bill's just laying on the couch. Hopefully, she'll lean forward this time.
Oh.
it was terrible. I'd never
Careful,
heard of
you're
that.
gonna
Like
get people in trouble.
Oh.
internal decapitation. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah.
Right? That's a weird
Never
thing.
heard
So
of it.
So
You never
basically,
know.
infrastructure just
you
gave out.
got it.
Oof.
Your infrastructure's gone.
That's crazy.
You 100%.
All you can do is Bob.
That's how I
And
feel
I-
about my brain most of the time.
But you're looking at like, look, you hear all these things and people go crazy, right? And I today, like you see people just starting to do things. I think we take on riskier behavior when we, especially in the Northeast, when the winters. I see more motorcycles. Like I
Well,
was,
it's been like 2 weeks for
yeah,
motorcycles.
the motorcycles.
Yeah,
have been
well,
And they're
really
already
bad.
going 115 on the
Yes.
A couple guys have already died.
yes,
Guy died last night.
I would not want to get on a motorcycle today. I don't
Oh,
think
no.
I'd want to ride a bicycle on a busy road anymore. Like a 5 and 20 out Canandaigua way. No, I wouldn't want to do that. I watched the
You can't.
huh?
It's because you can't.
No, I know, but then you see things like that the brilliant family, the doctor, his wife who's also a
Ugh.
doctor, daughter was what, an MIT grad and
College player of the year or
NCAA
something?
yeah, NCAA 2022 player of the year, and her boyfriend and their son and his girlfriend was supposed to go to Harvard Law and the plane, I don't know, they don't say who's flying it. It had to be him,
I
right?
think it was him.
It had to be him. So they're flying down to the Catskills and they crashed around where I grew up, but they went in for a
So they
landing.
improved Pine Plains a little bit.
they went in for a landing and then
They said they were short by like 10 miles or 10
yeah,
minutes.
said
or
something like, "Hey, can we get clearance again?" And then they go, "You're too low," and they didn't hear anything, and they just said, "Man, he went full speed right into the ground."
Ugh.
And I go, so here's my point. If your buddy says, "Hey, I got my pilot's license. Are you going up?"
I still will.
You still will.
I was up last January with my friend who he has his pilot's license. When I was down in Dallas.
Roadhead and the Mile High Club in one shot.
I mean, last time she was on the show, everybody got in a lot of fucking trouble. That's all I know.
I'm not allowed to talk about the past.
Did you wait? Was this a friend or a boyfriend?
No, no, this was my friend's husband that I went to go and visit. I went to visit the friend down in
Another
Dallas
husband,
last
huh?
year.
I've seen porn like that.
Yeah, starts out.
I went to
the
see
big
my
flight.
friend's husband.
And no, it was Renee and I went to see our friend Alex, and her husband was like, "Do you want to go up in the plane today?" I was like, "Hell yes," but they didn't want to go.
They didn't. So you
No,
were the
I
only
got he
one.
let me fly it and everything.
Oh, did he?
This is actually-
You're
hold
a
on.
big girl.
Here's
now.
the joystick.
I
Take
did
your mouth
go
off
up,
the joystick.
I did go up in a plane and fly one back when I was like 21 because I was dating a guy who was at Embry Riddle.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Down in Florida.
Mhm.
Yeah. Did you?
Look at you.
Well,
Fancy.
okay. Hang on now. Now the question is, did you do anything in the plane that
No.
would put you in the Mile High Club?
No.
Well, probably because those were school
Yeah.
planes. I'm sure
Those
they
are
had.
really
No.
small planes, though.
It's like
Yeah.
the cars
Yeah,
you learn
but
to
I
drive
mean,
in.
I mean,
it's
she'd
just-
figure out a way. Let's be
Yeah.
honest, but it's
I'm
a
just
small
saying,
ass
it's
plane.
a car, like a car. You lean over, and was it a single engine? Do you know? Probably not.
I don't know.
Because
Did it have one thing that spins on the front of it, or did it have two on the
It
side?
had two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Double engine.
double engine,
Yeah.
twin engine.
Got to
Wow.
break it down for.
Those are better. than
Wands.
those are better than that.
But
Would you?
yeah.
Would you have gone up with the ladies in the Blue Origin today?
Yeah.
You would have.
Absolutely.
I watched that, and at one point, I'm going, "What happens if this goes horrifically bad?"
Oh,
Like, I mean, I'm
It's
just
just women.
I'm just waiting.
Oh, fuck you.
how did it get to orbit?
Don't you
Not
remember
landed
the
at TJ
shuttle
Maxx?
exploding on TV when we were
Yes,
kids?
Oh my God.
yes, that's what I'm
I
saying.
don't think they show it on TV anymore. They
I'm-
do a delay now.
I'm watching this, and I go, and all of a sudden, like, all you see is like another burst as they
Mhm.
go even further into space, and I'm like, well, I don't see anything, and then they made it.
I would do.
It came back down, landed at Home
absolutely
Goods.
that. I think that would have been so thrilling.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Would you have made the sandwiches, or would you have let the other women make the sandwiches?
Oh my God. Look at this. Terrible. Terrible.
I would have bought the champagne.
Yeah, that's how things go wrong.
Because that went well yesterday.
It was bad.
You were over at BTB yesterday.
4 hours.
That's all.
We went for the music bingo,
Yeah.
and Matt had said that it started at 12:30, so we get there at like 12:15. It really started at 1.
Starts at 1. Registration
Yeah,
at 12:30. Yeah.
But we left a little after 4. I don't even remember the car ride home. I was sending Marco Polos to my friends, saying some dirty shit.
Really?
Went home.
All right, hang on. Pull that up. We want to know.
Oh,
Can you just
The last thing
don't
I
tell
got-
us who you're sending?
Last thing I got was her and Joe in a picture. I didn't get no Marco Polo.
Oh, can we get to Marco Polo's? Will you read us a Marco Polo? Don't
well,
say who you
it's
said.
it's a video.
Oh.
Marco Polo is a video. So I sent a video to like Alicia and Renee and some other friends. Just
And
like,
what is it? Like
hammered. It's pretty much like I can't wait to go home and have sex. And
Oh.
Joe's just like, oh my god, and I'm just.
All of a sudden, I'm happy I didn't get that text.
Can't wait to
I'd be
get
like,
home and
with Joe or
Bob on
somebody
your burrito,
else?
Bob.
I was bummed. Yeah, it was a good time.
that was a good time. Did you win the music trivia?
No, we did so bad.
She won later,
all
though.
she was hearing was classical.
But it was such a good time. And I said it was completely packed.
Yeah.
I told Matt we became great friends with the bartender because every time our mimosas were getting low, she's like, "You want another?" And we're just like,
Yeah,
"Yeah,
Tiffany's great. Tiffany on Sundays is fantastic.
Oh, you mean the girl was doing her job?
yeah."
Right.
Yeah. But that's the thing is, I think
Your
if I
drink
was,
is empty. Would
if
you
I
like to
was
buy
at a
another
ta-
one?
If I was at a table, I don't know if I would have
It would have been slower, yeah.
Yeah, probably.
drank
Right.
so many.
And a lot
but
of places that
sitting
we
at
go
the
to,
bar.
we'll wait. It's like, and we have very high standards there. Like
Yeah.
they
Mhm.
know not to. Anybody should not be waiting. Like somebody walks in, you don't address them in 30 seconds, they know they're in trouble.
Mhm.
And
Wow.
the girls are amazing. That's why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
It was
interesting
good
because
time.
it's like it's like a shot clock rule, and it's good because
Well,
it
Mark,
keeps
Mark
people
will tell
coming
you. I'll
back.
tell people you're not working for me because you can't. You'll think I'm the biggest asshole in the world.
I'm a
so-
bigger asshole than he is. He's the one he's the one that trained me on that.
I would love to see Mark like flipping out.
Oh, I'm talking about
So
other
funny.
places. I'm talking other places.
No,
I've gotten up and late. We've
Oh.
gotten up and left.
you've gotten up and left.
I'm not going to sit there and wait fucking
No.
a minute
yeah,
and
right,
not be
right,
acknowledged.
right.
You know?
Usually it's middle-aged women that get ignored. Maybe later-aged women now. I don't know, but
I
they
don't
do.
know.
They always
Are you
say like
sure?
they're sort of
I don't-
I
invisible.
feel like women always get the attention first. It's the guys that don't get the attention.
Well, women that are going to the bars. I think that if it's like older, yeah, that could be true. I've heard of women saying that sometimes though, if they go to a certain bar where it's a younger clientele and say they're in their early 50s,
Yeah,
they get ignored.
I can see
and
that.
They
like,
say that middle-aged women. Do you agree with this at any point, or you're not there? But I don't know if you have friends or anything that say they feel like they're invisible in society. And I go,
I've
I'm
heard,
not
I've heard
sure
that,
about
but
that.
I don't think I've really had friends
Yeah.
who have been like had that.
You know why? Because
experience.
Webster keeps itself in good shape.
we know where to go.
Is that what it
We
is?
stay within our town.
That's it. Well, speaking of BTB, I'm having the peanut butter and jelly burger, but it's got like a spicy jelly. It was so good.
It's got a jalapeno jelly.
Okay, so I'm
Oh.
pulling it apart going, well, where's the jelly? And I didn't know if the bottom bun that was jelly at first or just like meat juice. You know what I mean? Well, you know what I'm saying. I don't want to.
No, that was
Me
last
too.
night.
Like at the Cum Burger tonight.
Laura took care of it for you. Don't worry about it.
So I'm looking for it, and then I even looked up, and I go, I can't tell if that's peanut butter. It tastes like peanut. I go, am I nuts? Did something happen to me? That is so damn good.
Yeah, that's
He
good
quietly, while you guys were talking, was like,
What'd you order me? I did. What'd you order me? Because I hadn't seen that. That is phenomenal. And I love the jalapeno
It's a
jelly.
great combination.
It's a fantastic combination. And the chips. How's the brunch? Here comes Easter Sunday.
Brunch is good. Yeah, it's full. So
Full,
let's see.
sold
Yeah,
out.
Sold
All
out.
right, good. All right. Well, as long as that rocked out for you, that's
Well, we ate there yesterday too, instead of just drinking. And I said, Joe got this
Really?
breakfast burrito. Yeah.
you ate.
Well,
and
So the
still
burrito is the
haven't-
same size as the one you got, the grilled cheese burrito.
Oh,
So he
Joe
got the
ate.
breakfast one, which
Laura
is the
just
same
drank.
size.
and Joe ate that.
He cleared his
So it's
plate.
over 3 pounds.
Yeah.
He cleared
Damn.
it.
Uh-huh.
I mean,
And what-
Laura put her mouth around it, ate 2 bites. Don't lie.
I did. I only 2 bites it took.
That's all.
I'm
It
mad because I always
the two
met the
tater
music
tots that fell out the
bingos.
bottom.
I'm always there, but Jocelyn had a dance competition in Syracuse, so I was in Syracuse.
Look
Well,
at
yeah,
you.
I texted him. I was like, "Where are you?" He's like, "Dance competition." I was, "Well,
I'm sorry, R.I.P.
And then she sent me pictures of mimosas. I'm like, go fuck yourself.
How long was the dance go? Those
I
things
was
were
only
all
there
day.
about. I was only there about 4 hours. So.
4 hours.
Well, that's how
Gosh,
long
Laura was at the.
we swapped.
Oh,
you know
I
what?
know. Trust me. I was jealous.
But I was supposed to go home yesterday and do like some yard work and stuff. Nope.
Yeah.
She went home and did Joe.
Yeah.
Just wait till
Yeah.
next week.
He
It
broke
warms
my
up.
coffee table.
Wait, what?
Oh boy.
We'll get that coming. We'll get that coming
I think
back.
that's part of the story from earlier in the
yeah, I
Marco
think-
Polo post.
Yeah, he put his feet up as leverage and it just went down.
This is great.
He was bobbing on the floor.
Mark, would you like to reenact this?
No thanks.
Oh man. Did he fall?
No, we were like on the couch, but he went to stretch his legs out and use the coffee table.
To kind
Just
of
crushed it.
The
Yeah.
coffee table just went.
What the fuck is
went
the thing made
down.
of cardboard? He's not that big of a guy.
IKEA.
He put his feet on it, and where were you? On top.
On top of him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he was really looking to just bring it home. It's awesome.
He's trying to put his
But
foot in
when
her
I
ass.
did-
He was
When
putting
I
his blue
passed-
origin in orbit.
When I passed out and took my nap, he fixed it.
Oh, he did?
Sure did.
We put the legs back in.
Wow. Until next
You
time.
might want to get a different table.
Jeez. All right, we will we'll take a moment. I have another sign of spring fever that we'll get to, and then some sports stuff, including teams that are already starting, and Bill Belichick, and what is really going on in his relationship. We'll get to all that right after this.
because of her, because of her. Her eternal summer smile is breaking my defenses, and I know
Is this your song, Fear? Or
damn
something?
well won't find
Don't you have
no
the
Without
tattoo?
Fear.
Without
with
Fear,
no
the tattoo.
harp in my
My
head.
little tattoo.
Without Fear.
Hmm
Used to be their song. Now it's her song.
No Table scares me.
I know, no table.
We had a lot of songs. This was not one of them.
No tables, no wives.
Wait, so
General
you don't have your
managers.
kids this week?
No, they're in Florida.
Oh, damn.
I know.
This is great.
I'm.
Damn, Joe.
Yeah.
Joe's gonna be tired
Gonna
at the
be
end of the week.
exhausted.
Good for you,
No,
Joe.
The kids went to Disney, but mom rode all the rides.
Mom's riding Goofy.
It's got to be that. What do you mean? No, you started to hesitate, like you were going to.
Oh no, I'm working a lot. Like this
okay,
week.
whatever.
No, I
Yeah, but you like to multitask.
I can't screw around while I'm working.
No,
I mean
that's
I
true, you
have in
can't.
the past, but
Yeah.
She's a new woman now.
Let me add. I before we get to sports stuff, I want to ask you because there's two things in the news today, and I can't tell if we've gotten. I don't know where the right thing is. Like if my kid did this, I would be somewhat embarrassed, but I may laugh as well. I don't know. And another is like just these jokes, and they're being called misogynistic. But I'll ask, in your opinion, like what your thoughts are on them when we hear it, because this. So a reporter is outside in Toronto doing a stand-up piece about the restaurants and the bars that are benefiting from the Blue Jays coming back, and a 9-year-old kid, and they think it's his father. Could have been an uncle, couldn't have been an American kid. He walks by, and there was a meme in 2014, and it used to be a big thing where people would go and scream when people were doing live reports on the news, and they would scream, fuck her right in the pussy.
Oh, I remember this guy.
Yes. So this 9-year-old kid, as this reporter is doing it. This is from her TikTok, so the audio is a little.
Boost to Toronto with bars and restaurants
You'll hear the
pumping
kid, they
for
beep
the
it out.
birds. We are here at the Steam Whistle Brewery where staff and fans say it has amazing. Oh god.
And she just turns and looks and like makes a face she can't believe, but that was a little kid. And I go, I don't know what I would do in that situation. Like I'd be afraid to like I'd probably want to grab the kid and hustle away and be like, what are you doing? But whoever this was allegedly laughed, and it became this whole big thing. And I just go, there's a piece of me that goes, I think I might have laughed. As bad as that is.
You would pull him away
Yes.
around the corner out of sight
Yeah.
and start dying laughing. You would try to be the good parent in front of everybody.
oh, you're talking if you're the parent.
But then,
not the,
but then
like,
you get
okay.
around the corner,
Yes.
you're
Yeah.
laughing your ass off.
I mean,
I would die, wouldn't you?
No.
I would probably laugh.
I would probably laugh, and that's a bad
Yeah.
thing. Is like because I mean, you don't want your kid going around. Say it in school, you're going to wind up in a shitload of trouble. It's not even. You'll be out. They'll just send you home.
I didn't really think they did these live anymore. I thought they were always at least 30 seconds to a minute behind.
No,
Oh, no, she was taping.
7
She was
seconds.
taping. So I say live. She was probably taping a package. So she had the package, and the kid didn't know.
I mean, because I've done a bunch of these interviews, but they don't play until hours later.
Hours later. Right. But
Would it-
usually,
So she
Would
was videoing it, so she knew he was going to say it.
well, it wasn't her kid, was
no,
it?
no.
Oh, I
yeah.
thought it was
so
her
it was
kid.
just a random kid
No,
walking
just some
by.
random kid and his dad walking by, and the dad burst out laughing, and she's taking like social media by storm to go, what are we doing here? It's
Yeah.
a terrible joke. It's this, and people are like, it was a 2014 meme. It's no big deal.
No,
But
if it was my kid, that would not fly.
Okay.
Would it
not
change
fly.
your reaction if it was Mark and his kid, and you were just a bystander?
If I heard like another kid say that, I'd be like, "Oh my god!" Like if it was my kid, I'd be like, "What?"
Hey,
the
mom, can that kid come over?
Yeah. Like once in a while, if my kids have said like shit, like
Yeah.
I think that's funny. Like,
Yeah.
but
I've been pretty loose.
I yelled at Brady pretty bad yesterday. We were
I mean,
all in
yeah.
the neighborhood outside hanging out, and Tyler said something to him, and he just threw up a double bird. And I'm like, Brady, are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me?
Why?
That's what brothers
He's 10.
do.
see one of my things. Like I'm strict on a few things with the kids. I hate when they say "shut up."
I like
me,
him being my
that's
little
like-
innocent one.
Shut up's worse than shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To me, if
How about
like,
shithead?
How about shit me?
Where's the line?
I know, but like they really don't swear. So that's
Yeah.
why I'm saying if like they let something slip,
Yeah.
I would laugh. A few months ago, Lucas was taking it or was asleep, and in his sleep he goes, "What the fuck?"
In his sleep.
Like, in his sleep,
Yeah.
dead asleep,
Uh-huh.
in a very angry voice.
In his
So-
dream, he had just walked into the room, and you and
You were
Joe
breaking
were
the
breaking
table,
the
yeah.
table. And he goes, "What the fuck?" That's exactly what happened. This poor kid, he's had a nightmare. He can't
Suckers
dream.
on my mom
He can't do
again.
anything.
Things my mom says when she's mad. What the fuck?
So I wake him up the next morning and I was like, Lucas, do you know what you said last night? He's like, what? I was like, you said, what the fuck? And he looks at me, he's like, Mom, I thought that word, but I've never said it. And he was so afraid he was going to get in trouble. I'm like, Bud, you're not in trouble. You were dead asleep. I was like, it was hilarious.
Totally got
Like,
away with it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Never said that word, Mom. I just thought
Never
of it.
said that word in my
Say
life.
it.
Oh, he's a goody two shoes. He wouldn't like.
You've never
No.
listened to him play video games online then?
Ugh.
How about this one? There's a AAA baseball team in Sacramento. They're the AAA team for the San Francisco Giants. And much like the Rochester Red Wings become the garbage plates or the plates, this team becomes the gold diggers because a lot of people went to Sacramento to be gold diggers, right? So they've already backed off. They had all the merchandise. They had the hats, the shirts that you could buy. They were having Gold Digger Night. It was supposed to launch, I think, tomorrow. I'm not sure. And they did a promo. And the promo, according to the news, sounded like this.
Well, River Cats reversal. A day after announcing their alternate identity as the Gold Diggers, team officials admit they missed the mark. Yesterday, the team unveiled the logo, the uniforms, and all the merchandise inspired by the California Gold Rush. This was all set to debut on April 19th for 5 games. The team, though, suddenly scrapping the idea after backlash from this promotional video. We're going to show it to you here. It's now scrapped from the website, from all of their social media. Once we get past this intro here of that player walking out of the dugout, it then shows women with dollar signs in their eyes. At one point, it appears that there's a woman with a much older person who appears to be her husband. In a statement, the River Cats said the intention was to reference the region's rich history, but admitted their approach was wrong.
Well, if we got can there
That's
not?
too sensitive.
Is it?
Poor
That's
kids
fun.
in
I
Africa
think
get that
that's
Chiefs
funny.
3P
Because
t-shirt and a Gold Diggers t-shirt.
All I read are comments going, the only thing the River Cats successfully mined was a deep vein of 1950s sexism. And I'm
Well.
like, okay.
We should call Mason, see if he's ever had anything like this that didn't get out. But like, if you had any ideas that you were like,
Should we?
this is a great idea.
Yeah, that'd be
I
great.
think we should probably leave him alone right now.
This is a great idea. This is a
He's
great
in a
idea.
meeting.
Back from that organization.
And then all of a sudden it was just like, this
I
is
know
bad.
that they
Maybe-
can't scrap it.
Maybe you should call the Bisons first and ask them for a sponsorship, and then call them and ask.
But the weird
From
part,
my inner knowledge,
yes, from your inner knowledge.
yes, those
The sweeps?
Gold
MILB
Gold
players
digger.
don't make a lot of money.
No, they don't.
Yeah.
So
it's
the whole
not
thing
like-
is just
Yeah.
it's a joke, but portraying women as gold diggers, they say, is a bad thing. And I go,
Yeah, because that's from the 1950s.
That's what happens
Not
when you're in
last week.
California and people get all heard about everything.
what?
Jesus
I
Christ.
think they get heard about everything like everywhere now. It feels that way, and I don't know. I get the idea. I guess you could say, like if somebody goes, it's misogyny. I think, all right, I don't have the time to fucking care.
I bet you have been super successful. They should have.
Of
done
Yeah,
it.
I
course
think
it would have been. It would
How
have
much
been
they would have sold?
huge.
The plate stuff
Huge.
here is
Yeah.
huge.
I mean,
Right.
I would have bought a gold digger shirt just for the hell of
Yeah,
it.
that's hilarious.
You got to see the logo. It's like a miner, and the player's walking out with like a pickaxe, like
Oh,
he's going to
yeah.
mine, and then he bumps shoulders with a woman who turns around and she's got dollar signs in her eyes. It's like,
I
okay,
mean, I think,
Yeah.
yeah, find the humor in it.
right, but I mean, there are just some. What has happened? Like, I don't even know where the line is anymore. You don't know.
Well, no matter what, someone's going to complain about something.
Mm.
Like there's definitely different lines for different people, but no matter what you do, someone is going to complain. So even if it was like the most straightforward promotional video, someone's going to complain, you know?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That
just-
this one, I mean, maybe I guess once you got a few complaints like from the school board where you're like, all right, fine, fuck it. But to scrap the whole idea, just go back to just calling it the Gold Diggers with the other thing, and we'll all have
Yeah.
the same idea in our mind. And we'll
Stupid.
buy it. Is it becomes crazy? Aren't there bigger things? My only thing would be, aren't there bigger things to focus on, like bigger shit to worry about? We got to worry about someone with gold eyes walking around. That's what I thought. I go, Laura's here. I have to get a perspective on this.
I don't know.
I think
that
it's
hat,
hilarious,
that
though.
hat is mint.
Yeah, okay,
This hat is mint. I would wear the
Yeah.
shit out of this.
that's the hat. It's a gold digger hat, and then I thought they had another one with like a miner on it. You know, like an old timey miner on it.
That one.
Yeah. The old timey miner. So they had done all this
I like
shit.
it.
I don't even know if they can sell it now.
No, the poor kid's an effort getting a Gold Diggers t-shirt. That cheap freebie.
So they spent all that money.
Look on eBay in a
They
few
would
weeks.
they would have made millions.
Yes, and they may still. Maybe they will.
Just
Maybe
do
they'll
it.
sell
Yeah,
it.
hopefully
They got to do something. But it's weird now. Everybody can get offended by something, and so therefore it can't be.
Minor league baseball. It's
Ah, but
really
it's like,
offensive.
come on.
And that's the thing with minor league
Drama.
sports. You have to do these promotions and things like that because that's
Right.
how you get the fans.
Yeah.
Because you're not making a ton on tickets. You're not making MLB
No.
prices on tickets. You're making
losing
your money
ass, right?
in your concessions and parking.
Concession stands,
Mhm.
right?
So you get them into the stadium any way you can.
I
right.
think that's where the A's are playing their games, right? The Major League-
Sacramento?
Yeah, that's where
Oh.
the Oakland A's are playing. They're bitching about the stadium, how bad it is. They obviously made some upgrades.
Huh.
You sold the money diggers,
Yeah.
or the gold diggers, and you could have made some money.
Money. Ton of it. So are
Great
they
program.
going to Vegas?
Yeah.
Yeah.
3
The A's
years.
are going
Yeah, I
to
think
Vegas.
it's 2 or 3 years. Yeah.
What stadium are they going to be in the meantime?
Sacramento.
Yeah, it's
In the
terrible.
Sacramento Stadium? They're the one they play in? So that's like when the Blue Jays were playing where the
Worse.
Yeah.
Worse.
and they
Except the Blue
upgraded
Jays
that.
upgraded everything.
They did. This one, I think the players have to walk outside the stadium to get to the bathrooms.
What?
Like usually, you just go down the dugout.
Yeah.
No, you got to go outside the stadium.
You got to go up and get in line behind the guys that have been drinking all day.
Porta potties.
Wow, that was one of my favorite stories of the Masters. Was the guy from Spain, the amateur? He's on the 13th tee box. He didn't look to the left where they had bathrooms for the players, and he goes over and takes a leak in Ray Creek, like whatever's going through Augusta, the course, and got caught on everything. And they're like, he's like, they go, aren't you worried about blowback? Because Augusta's got really strict rules on a lot of stuff. He's like, man,
No, look at the size of this Spanish dick.
I don't really care. And I'm like, of course you don't.
Got a three-wood in my,
What club was
Everything.
that?
got a three-wood in my pants.
Wow. I don't
know.
Ever Spaniard? Oh, holy crap.
No, I would have to. I would have to think.
Okay. What do you mean? Is the Rolodex that big? You're thumbing through? Do you,
You
do
know
it
what?
by
There was a
nationality?
South African
Oh,
who was
there's
in
a
town.
shocker.
Who was in town for the PGA? No, he was white.
Oh,
Who was in town for the PGA a couple years ago?
Yeah.
2 years ago.
Where you had gold digger eyes?
No, he tried to get me to go with him to the PGA the next day, and I was like, "No, I don't want
What?
to."
Where did it go? When was that? When he was waking you up? He was trying to get you to go with him?
Yeah.
Oh!
he called the Uber. Hey, tomorrow, do you want to go to the PGA?
While I was fixing the coffee table.
It's like, no, asshole, you're putting me in an Uber. I'm not going to PGA with you.
Wow.
Actually, why didn't you go? Other than I'd be bored out of my mind. but
It
why
was the
would you
Sunday.
go?
It was raining,
Oh.
and I was like, "I don't want to go."
Yeah, fuck
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
He was just trying to get you to go.
Was he a golfer or was he just a regular
No,
ass
he had come.
South African
He had
guy?
come in town for the PGA.
He was just okay, so he was your soulmate for a weekend.
Or not.
Oh no,
Couple
he was like
hours.
my makeout guy for.
She checked
a
his,
night.
she checked his
Make out
tickets.
guy?
Grounds
Oh yeah,
only.
I didn't sleep with him.
Oh, well, I said wake you up, and he's going.
Oh, he spent the night, but I didn't have sex with him.
That's a terrible story.
What? See, how does that
I'm
happen?
sorry.
Mark, does that ever happen? Like people can actually
You're
make
asking
it.
the wrong person on that.
What do you mean? I'm just, you heard stories and things, no?
Yeah.
It can happen.
She
It
checked. She
happens.
checked his tickets. It was grounds only. She's like, "Fuck that." I do nothing for clubhouse law.
I think that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Well, I did see Rory wins finally, gets his green jacket.
You know, he
Right.
choked it in the 18.
Whoa, God! You knew it was going to happen, didn't you?
I called
Didn't
it.
you
As soon
feel
as he
it?
hit it as soon as he hit in the sand, I was like, he's screwed.
I said it before he hit the putt. I was a bunch of us neighbors are sitting around watching. I'm like, he's gonna miss this putt.
And Jordan Spieth, as he's walking out, is fist bumping guys, and he takes his club on one of them, and as he fist bumps him, he
got the guy in the deck.
got the guy in the dick.
Oh,
Yeah, I think it's his agent, but that's out there for everybody to see forever.
Yeah, I saw that
Right?
one.
Yeah.
that agent makes a nice commission.
Yes,
He's
they do.
not going to be
There's
worried about
no-
getting hit in the
no.
nuts on
With
TV.
a little putter. You just see the guy all of a sudden just bend over because all you're seeing is from the back. You just see him go, oh, it's like down. And that guy just keeps walking. But it was so smooth. I had to go back and watch it twice to go, what happened? I wasn't sure. And the guy complaining about mud balls. And other than that, Augusta is kind of not a golf fan.
No,
No,
no.
not at all.
I watched the 18th hole.
Yeah.
I didn't watch overtime, but no, I'm good.
No.
Is it called overtime?
It
Playoff.
playoff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Playoff.
I didn't
Overtime?
watch that either.
Did you ever golf?
No,
Never.
no.
No. Did you?
No, I don't have the patience for that.
No. You wouldn't
It's
go.
just
I'd
another. It's
kill
just
that
a thing
little
while you're
ball.
doing while you're
No.
drinking.
Yeah.
I'd want to kill that fucking ball. I would throw the club. Nah, I had no patience for that shit.
I've seen people throw clubs.
Oh yeah, I would.
It's my
I've seen
favorite
people
part of golf.
clubs.
They're
is drinking.
expensive.
I've seen
Oh,
people
listen, we used to drive the golf cart for the golf tournament. That was great. Give out beers.
Yeah.
I'll drive around in 95-degree weather, sunny, giving out beers, but I'm not gonna play golf now.
What
He-
golf tournament was this? The
The BTB one.
BTB
Yeah.
golf tournament. Because they do some other ones. There's been I think Sundowner used to do one that a bunch of guys used to go
Taylor
play.
Ho does one.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right. Did you ever play it?
No.
Okay.
But we got bumped on it last year because we booked the same date by accident. He goes, well, what do you think your people will think? I go, actually, 90% of them probably be fine with it. 10%, strippers running around naked.
Yeah, because I think the Sundowner one is like the girls are out there, and I think you can get
Yeah.
certain things at
Sure
certain
can.
holes. Depending.
It's like going to Laura's
Yeah.
house. Oh.
Oh, Jesus.
What do you mean at Laura's house?
Pay
I
your
don't
tariff.
understand. That's all you got to do.
Oh.
All right, we will. We'll take a moment. I want to talk about this Belichick thing because his girlfriend, I don't know, she's now copied on all emails to him.
That's
What?
been since-
Okay,
That's
This is
been
what happens
since
if you date somebody that
What?
young.
I don't.
He probably can't read his emails. That's probably why she's copied.
I know, but still,
She probably started the email for him.
Wouldn't you have like an assist? We'll get into it in just a moment, right after this.
whatever happened way back when, if I see you again, baby, you ever wonder?
He comes around. We gonna go, Mark?
He's coming
When?
June 14th.
Where? don't tell me.
Highmark.
Oh, he's playing Highmark Stadium
Yeah, I'm going.
With George, with
Chris Stapleton.
George Strait.
Yeah, those tickets were stupid.
How much?
I want to say the first level was like $400 or $500. Not the field.
Yeah, right.
You know, that's what
I paid like $150 each. I mean, we're up high, but I got them before.
Who's gonna headline it?
George
Strait.
Just out of respect.
Going to headline it, yeah. But country artists charging that much money,
I don't think
doesn't make sense.
I know. I don't think it's them.
No, it's not them. But there's something that they have to do about
No,
it.
I think that was resale. I think because it sold out in no time.
I was gonna say it sold out very quickly, and I got in because I'm in dorkishly the Chris Stapleton like fan club, so I got the pre-sale access.
Really? What do you get with the Chris Stapleton fan club?
You got to buy tickets before
Early?
they resell.
Yeah. All right. Okay.
I'm just not a big enough George Strait fan. I would probably
Me neither.
I would leave after Chris
he's
Stapleton.
good. He's good live.
No, yeah. That's like old school, but Chris Stapleton.
I wouldn't mind missing the
absolutely love
traffic for that. That'd be all right.
Well, you can leave like half hour
Say
early.
five
yeah.
or six songs
Yeah.
and then roll out.
Yeah.
Get past the
So I did
hits.
for Luke Combs because it was freezing. It was in April.
See,
Oh, last year.
why
Terrible.
would they do that?
Because they're idiots.
because it
that's
was
why.
420. It was 420.
Oh, yeah, but Luke Combs.
What
Well,
does that got to do with Luke Combs?
yeah,
I don't know, but I think they wanted to do something for 420 because it was a Saturday.
Well, they did it Friday and Saturday.
But they
I went
did
to
it, yeah,
Friday.
2 nights.
yeah,
But yeah, he was in Houston in July. So how does that make any sense?
none. Who's booking these tours?
Right. It should have been the opposite.
Well,
or they probably got him
yeah,
cheap
but-
because it's for.
Well, I got to
April.
think in Houston. Is it in the dome?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's air
So that
conditioned.
makes sense.
Right.
But why wouldn't you have it in Rochester in July
I don't know.
or Buffalo? I should say.
Wherever. But that
Yeah.
makes no sense.
It's like it's like Major League Baseball right now playing games in the Northeast, getting rained out and freezing cold.
Oh, that's
Dumb.
the worst.
Stupid.
That's the thing. Are you going to any concerts? Have you bought tickets? You always go to concerts.
Who are we gonna see? We're gonna go see Train.
Okay.
Then there's one at Kodak Theater of the two people that do Falling Slowly.
Oh, okay.
Line Hansard.
Yeah.
I can't pronounce the girl's name. And
That's it. No more Sammys. Like last year was Sammy.
well, we were gonna.
He's not around. He's not coming around this
He's in
summer.
Vegas. We wanted to go to Vegas.
I'm still trying to figure out a way to go to Vegas.
And
for
we are
the
too.
weekend.
for a weekend of yeah.
Yeah, I'll even go. I told Karen, I'll go by myself. I don't give a shit. I mean, I come back, but I'll go by myself.
Nothing wrong with that.
What if you just disappeared? Like just
Kevin can't
disappeared in Vegas.
disappear.
Nah, just in Vegas. She's
As
just
long
like,
as
you know,
it's just-
fuck it, I'm gone.
All she cares is the
All I
check clear.
care. Yeah, that's it. That's all. It's fine.
Does the check clear? Then we're good.
I mean, who's really touring out there? That's, I mean,
I didn't really see there.
Nobody I want to see.
Train. I was interested in seeing Train.
Yeah.
We're going to Collective Soul and Live. That should be a decent show, but it's at Therian Lake, which sucks.
Yeah, but definitely I like that show.
And I'm going to Toad Wet Sprocket at Art Park.
Okay.
That
Oh,
doesn't
we're
seem like
going-
anything. You're going to what? Your
Art Park had a bunch of good shows.
I
this
have
year.
I have a bunch
do.
of concerts coming up.
yeah. You got your big Jersey Fest too.
Yeah.
Did I hear
I
you
think-
say you're picking out your outfits already for that?
Oh yeah. They do theme nights. So like I filled my Amazon
Oh,
cart yesterday
really?
of like
What are the
before or
Before
after
after
mimosas?
drinking.
this was well drinking actually.
boy.
Like I
Oh,
was like
sitting there.
looking up.
It got
yeah.
skimpier and
What did-
skimpier.
Did
Joe's
they?
like, what the fuck? You're not wearing that.
Yeah, they're
Did they?
Yeah, they're
This
they're-
is amazing.
Yeah, they're fun. It's
Yeah.
a beach like festival.
It's a beach festival.
Yeah.
I don't even know what that means. Like, what do you wear to?
music-
Maybe you wear a bathing suit.
Not gonna break any tables.
Some Adirondack chairs.
Yeah.
Snap.
Oh
Who
well.
snapped these?
No.
No.
No, the first concert for the year is Kane Brown. And then I have Dave Matthews Band, Chris Stapleton, then Wildwood, the Barefoot Country Music Fest.
Yeah, that's the one I just did.
Yeah, those are all within 1 month of each other.
Look at this. All right. There's some living.
Yeah.
That's all right.
I don't get the appeal of Dave Matthews anymore. Everybody I know
never did.
Oh,
loves.
but still, why
did.
not? It's
You
like
either love it or hate him.
nostalgic.
There's
I
no
just
in
can't
between.
do it.
It's
Yeah.
nostalgic, and I just love live music. So
I hate Jan.
Go.
Like my one buddy's seen him like 70 something times. I'm like,
No
dude,
dead for you?
No, fuck no. I don't want to sit there. Like we went and saw Santana a couple years ago.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it. I don't
Yeah,
wanna
well,
see, I
Santana's
don't want to
not.
see a guy fucking sit there and play.
And he's
you know,
like 80 now,
you
right?
know, like for an hour.
Yeah, right.
I might have got your birthday present over the weekend at Record Store Day.
Really? You
Yeah.
went to record store day?
I did.
Wait in the line.
It wasn't too bad. I didn't go to. I went to House of Guitars.
Oh, you didn't go to record.
If you're gonna do it, you go to House of Guitars because they get
Well, that
more-
was the thing. It's like
more
you know,
of what
they
I
get-
wanted to listen to
love.
anyways. And there's just a hell of a lot less people.
Yeah, I would think that. Belichick, now the head coach of UNC, and his girlfriend, who was Miss Maine USA runner-up last year. I didn't know she was from Maine. They were at Practice Like a Pro event, and she wore, speaking of skimpy, a really short snake skin like mini skirt and like these big white boots that went up to her knees and a long coat. And
So
she's,
she's skanking out like Josh Allen's first girlfriend.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking.
I kind of, I guess. I mean, she looked okay. She looked fine, but she was running on and off the field talking to him and stuff. And I go, here's the thing. I always wondered two things. When I would see guys in radio start to bring their significant other into their job, there's
Tread
one
lightly.
I know there's one that
Tread
you're
lightly.
thinking of. No, I know there's one you're thinking of, but there's friends of mine from around the country. I would see them at like this boot camp thing, and they all of a sudden they were there. We'd had a great time the year before, 2 years before. We had a lot of. Now their wives are there and everything's seen that. And I always go, they're close to divorcing. They're close to divorcing. That's the only thing I could think. But she's like in deep with this guy to the point where now I didn't realize from the beginning she's been carbon copied on all his emails, all personal communications from she CC'd on all official emails from the college.
I don't think you can do that.
Well, apparently you did. You can if you got it in your contract.
I wonder. I'm starting to wonder. Was this his request or is she C-wording out and making it her request?
I don't know. It's like an HR red flag to me. I'd be like,
absolutely is.
Right?
I feel like she has to make it her request.
But did she make it to the college or did she make it to Bill?
Yeah, she made Bill put that in the contract.
Don't you think in some way?
Like, is she grunting out, being like, I want in on this?
Nothing running on off the field. He's doing a fucking job.
Thank you.
Stop being a fucking child. Stay to the side.
That's what I thought. But she
That would
was
drive me crazy.
I would now look. It could have
But
been
she's hot.
the timing of it could have been fine, but
They're all hot.
But
Somebody's sick of their shit somewhere.
somebody goes, they're like, we're all embarrassed for you. And both is what they wrote. And I still am trying to wonder. And she even did things. She's 24 years old, right? So you would think kind of the young. She put up their meet anniversary because they had met on a flight.
Oh my fucking god!
Thank you.
Oh,
Thank
my
you.
God,
You're 72 years old.
that's disgusting.
Somebody's putting their meet anniversary.
Well, maybe she's really in love with him.
She probably is.
She wasn't even alive
And
for
his
his
bank
first
account.
Patriots Super
Or
Bowl.
maybe he's got like a fucking 14-inch cock.
No, he
Wait,
did.
How do you
Exactly. That's what exactly what it would sound like.
You never
it's
know.
videoed though.
Like
She was not born for his first Patriots Super Bowl. And
Right.
she's 24.
Right.
right? Because we talked about how young
For the
you
last one.
yeah, how young you would go, like if you were dating, and I still think like 35 would be my cutoff. Like I even there, I'm be uncomfortable.
I'd like to think I'd go 19, 20, but I don't think I could. I don't think I could.
Yeah, it's easier said than done, right?
Right.
Yeah.
I don't think I could. I couldn't because my kids and I see they look like little kids to me. Although sometimes when they're
Tread lightly.
No.
Tread lightly with that statement. Jesus Christ.
I don't mean it like that. I'm just saying.
Jameson, you're moving back home with mom.
No, that's not what I'm saying. You know what I mean, right?
No, I'd love you to go ahead and explain that.
What
one.
I'm saying is like if sometimes women look, they can make themselves look
Oh,
and
yeah.
appear older. Like you can look at Jordan, and there are times Jordan being the Belichick's girlfriend, I would say she's 30. Well, she's 24, but with the makeup on and all the shit. And
She still has to talk.
I know.
Yeah, but
I understand.
30 and he's 72. too.
Well,
or
she's
whatever.
24.
She's
and
not-
he's
Yeah,
72.
no, I know, but even if she looks 30, he's
Yes,
still
yes.
Just
Right.
because she has to
Old enough to be a
talk, it
grandpa.
doesn't. She's very educated. So
Well,
she's
she
not,
says she has.
she's not walking around talking about the Riz.
She's. Yeah, I don't know. Meetiversary sounds pretty close to me. Still got that little girl in you.
That was Bill.
Well, that'd be so funny. if
He
it was.
required it.
What if he became like a
Did you
just
post our meet anniversary? No. Let me do that right now.
Yeah, I don't know. Well,
The
when
day I became rich.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That, I mean, that's it
Planted
exactly.
the seed.
Talk about gold digger.
Good for him.
If
So
he's
what,
happy-
you can't take it with you. You might as well spend it. Right?
I can't tell if really how old Belichick is when I look at him. Like if somebody said he's 65, I might buy
yeah,
that.
I would
You know what I
get
mean?
that.
I
But he's
can't-
still a lot older. Like
God.
Yeah,
he's at
but
least
either
60, right?
significantly.
Gross.
And
You're
I go,
definitely like maybe mid 60s. You maybe not say 70.
have you ever seen a friend of yours with an older guy like that?
No,
No,
no.
none. That even just a casual hookup.
Yeah, her hairstylist and you.
Jesus Christ.
I've seen the videos of your
I
haircut.
have not.
No.
What's the
None.
oldest guy you've ever been with?
You getting your haircut, you pervert.
Yes. Well, no, where
Um,
you're going?
I was probably 36. I think he was 48.
How old
Okay.
was Earl?
Oh, that's nothing.
And then the youngest was,
That-
I'm
like,
like 24,
and you were how old?
36.
Oh, that's not bad.
no.
Yeah.
No. What? Wait.
No, I'm just
Why
saying-
do I feel
well, when
like
got
there's
with-
a
I got with
story
Blair.
here?
Blair was 26 when we got together, and I was 42, and that was the youngest
Yeah.
girl I've ever dated.
Yeah.
Now, after that,
You said
we talked
dated.
about it last week. Obviously, that summer, much
Dude.
younger, but
Dude, you brought up Widho last week.
yeah,
Okay. I get a friend request on Facebook and it popped up on my phone and my computer, but not at the same time. So, and when I saw it on the computer, I go, why do I think I know that person? I click on it. I don't know this woman. And it says, this is terrible. I shouldn't even laugh. This is
Said it.
what a dickhead. Widowed April 5th, 2025.
oh yeah, you're like, oh,
It's like April
wait a minute.
10th. It's like April 13th.
wait, it's coming up.
No, like I got it. No, we're at April 14th today.
Yeah, I thought you said April 25th.
No. April
April
5th,
5th. Oh,
April 5th,
2025.
2025.
Oh, that's pretty fast move on for widow.
I was
Oh
like,
my
she
God.
updated her status to say widow.
Oh, and you thought widow, and you're like, I can probably get with
No,
this
no,
one.
I immediately,
wait a month or so.
I
So he
immediately
called
thought
her.
of you and go, I wonder how true that is. I don't know. It was kind of
Was
funny.
she younger or older?
I similar age,
It doesn't matter.
maybe. I don't know. I have no
it
idea.
doesn't matter.
I don't think it does.
No. Like I'm a part of a couple widow groups, and there's some serious widows in there, both men and women of all ages. It's crazy.
They have like support groups. Though.
Yeah.
Oh, that's actually all. Like jokes aside, that's
Well,
important
most of the ones I'm
information.
a part of are dark humor ones. So,
Yeah, but still,
yeah,
no, but that's
like
a-
they're making fun of people dying, their spouses dying and stuff. But I mean, it's
yeah,
find,
but
find the
they're
two.
like
or
that
three,
fucker died on me.
Find
that's
two
a
or
coping
jokes.
mechanism.
Yes.
No, that's coping
Yeah.
mechanism.
find the 2 or 3 best, and we'll get them in.
No.
They're
But
all around the world. It's crazy.
is it like a social media group?
Yeah, it's a Facebook group.
Yeah, and anybody local? Like, is there any local stuff? Let's say you
There's a
lose
few local people that like I got into it because of a friend of ours got
Yeah.
me into it
Yeah.
afterwards. You know, she had lost her husband years ago, so she got me into it.
Yeah.
So there's a few local, but most of them are not local.
Who's the darkest? The Middle Eastern? The
No,
Afghanis?
the Americans are the worst.
some.
Americans are the worst.
The darkest humor, really? I think the Americans absolutely.
Like,
Americans, they got
these
another
people,
one.
like they have meetups like where they like plan trips places and they all hang
Is
out.
it
and
orgies?
A lot of them hook up.
Yeah,
So it's like a swingers convention, only it's widows.
Yeah, except for it's not like that. You know, it's mostly one. on one.
right. One.
I
on
think
one.
it's mostly
so
one on one. I
widows
shouldn't say.
convention.
I never went, so I don't know.
Yeah, that's true.
It sounds like some crazy shit happens.
Maybe you
but-
should
No, I'm good.
report back.
I would be the same way. I wouldn't want to go. Would you
Just let,
go?
Mark use your
No.
credentials.
Why would I need them?
Just check it out. Just scope out the scene.
Why don't you do it?
I would. You
Okay.
know I would.
That's true. You're gonna go to Vegas by yourself.
Would you? Would you scope out the scene?
It sounds like the King Club. Just they
Ugh.
lost somebody.
I would go with the Tui just to sit there and watch. Just watch. Not,
Really?
Not
Somebody
watch-
else has that job in this
That's
room.
like-
I'm not
Oh,
saying watch.
that's all.
I'm not saying watch the action. I'm saying watch the room and see what's going and watch
Oh,
what's going
watch
on.
people.
That's like,
you know.
you know,
What? That's like what?
Me with how I just sort of want to go and watch and just see what.
I thought your head was down in the suites.
What do you want to watch? The Swingers? You want to go watch Swingers? There's, people do that.
Yeah, well, yeah, like
Yeah, they
I
just go and they
sorta wanna
watch
go
other
see
couples.
what it's, I just not like watch a couple. I just want to go see what a party is like.
I think when you go to Denmark, you can go see live sex shows. They gotta have those in the United States.
Oh, sure they do.
I'm sure they got him in
Right.
Vegas.
I
stuff like
honestly
that.
don't
New
think
York
I would be
City.
Tijuana?
interested in that.
Rochester.
You
Like a
wouldn't.
live sex show? No.
Well, okay, but that's
don't
what you're
know.
watching.
Well, no, I just
Do you
just
watch
wanna-
porn?
not really.
Same
I
fucking
don't
thing.
need to.
Nah.
Well, so, you watch baseball.
We just watch.
on
We just
TV.
watch back. We make.
What's better, watching baseball on TV or watching it live?
You know what?
Or
Honestly, I'll tell you what. The baseball has gotten better for me when they mic the player and they talk to the player.
Yeah. That's not
I
bad.
enjoy the hell out of that.
Baseball, you're there to drink, have
Yes.
some food, hang out.
I don't see a
not
lot of
like
the game
football.
when I'm there.
No.
I think I really don't.
Especially if it's a Red Wings game. Sorry. No.
Yeah, no. I understand what you're saying. It's more of like a social event where baseball watching on TV. Yeah,
My
So-
buddy and I were just talking about that the other day. Like, we're going to do that businessman specials this
Yeah.
year, right? We're going to go.
Yeah.
We're going to drink beer and
hang
We
out.
should. We should go to a Red Wings game and do the 999 challenge.
What?
9 innings, 9 beers, 9 hot dogs.
I can't do that.
Oh.
I couldn't
I can do the beers. I can't do the
I
hot
couldn't do
dogs.
the hot dogs.
You can do the hot dogs.
No, I could have one or two.
Yeah.
All right, Kevin takes care of the hot dogs.
We
Who's got
both,
the
we
beers?
both had the surgery. We
Well,
can
we
do
got to
I
bring
can
Laura
do,
so she can help take care of the
Well, you-
wieners too.
Kevin can do the hot dogs. I'll do the beers. We're good.
Yeah. All right. There you go.
I mean, between the four of us, we could definitely
Oh.
5 of us. I don't know.
Oh,
Are you
we'd
a beer-
crush it.
You're a beer girl? No.
No, but
No,
it's
I
it's
drink
it's,
beer.
it's each. It's
And
not
definitely-
collective.
Oh, I could do the
Always.
9 beers. I can't do the 9 hot dogs.
So you got to do one beer an inning.
One beer and one
Yeah.
hot dog.
Oh, that's easy.
I think I could do one beer and one hot dog.
Yeah, but once you start getting to 5 or 6, that's where it gets a little questionable.
9 hot dogs is a lot.
Ugh,
9 hot dogs is
that's
well. That's
disgusting.
what's
What's
in
think
a-
about it.
Yeah.
what's in a package. When,
And Zygo's
Is it
big one
8?
is 15.
Oh, it's
so I
15.
think the smaller ones are 8.
yeah. All right.
But you're not
are
eating
these
those.
Weigels?
No,
though?
you're eating the cheap little ones.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
All right.
I'll go.
I could probably do one
I'll
or
be
two.
your guys' DD.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what we need.
Yeah.
A
Why
woman
would I-
driver
why-
after I'm hammered.
You know,
Yeah, that'll work out.
I don't know
well.
if I trust you.
Why?
DD, it's only 9 beers. It's 3 hours.
No, I'm not saying I would drink that.
in the sun.
No, I know. I'm
Oh,
saying, what
In
do we
the
need a
sun,
DD for?
too.
Oh, there's shade.
Buddy, I had somebody come in here today and they had gone over to Europe and they lent someone their car. And I was there when they said to this person, "Hey, don't worry about it. Use my car. It'll be great. No problem." What do you think happened?
We
Oh,
got
fuck.
DWI.
Yeah.
Crashed it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Getting on 490. And then,
Oh.
oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Was it a nice car too?
Yeah. Fairly
Doesn't
nice.
matter.
I mean,
Your
it was,
insurance is fucked.
yeah. Your insurance is fucked. And, right. And this person's definitely fucked because when I heard what they blew, it's pretty high.
Hey, does insurance cover that if you do that while you're hammered?
What?
Get in a car accident?
Yeah, you just lose it after that. So that guy's going to lose his
Um,
insurance over it.
I don't know. Well, who? The car owner?
Yeah.
I didn't lose.
Oh.
There's no way they're going to keep him. They're going to drop him probably.
Well, the car owner wouldn't pay. It would be you. If you cracked up my car, you would pay off of your insurance.
No, you're driving my car and I gave you permission.
Yeah.
It's your
That's what
insurance.
I'm wondering. I think it is his insurance because he's been
I
dealing
mean,
with
why
his
is he
insurance.
why is he driving his car if he's got his own?
Yeah.
Probably doesn't have his own.
No, I don't even know that there was a license as it turned out.
Oy.
Yeah. But
He's dumb enough to blow by the
and
way.
then somebody like claimed that somebody drove him off, and that's when he hit the guardrail. So
Sure.
he chased after the person, and they brake checked him on 490.
Oh, you were
and
talking to
drove
the former grease cop?
and I go, "This is an insane story." And either way, and this poor guy's getting calls for over in Europe.
Ugh.
He's getting calls, and then he can't find his car. And he gets a call from a body shop going, "Yeah, we got your car over here."
Oh man,
Yeah,
that would suck.
totally terrible. The worst. So no, Laura, we'll take an Uber.
Joe already texted in saying 999 challenge easy peasy.
Oh,
Joe,
Joe.
Joe could do that. Yeah, he could
Yeah.
do the 9 hot dogs inning
Well,
one.
We were
The
like,
9 hot dogs are the easy. I think the beers
Laura's
is the
got
harder
aim
part.
too.
If you're sitting,
Well, how big are the beers if you're sitting in the
16
sun?
ounce, I would assume a 16 or
Is it a
12
can or is it?
ounce
this
trash?
really
Probably
does sound
trash,
like so
though.
much fun, but
It does
I-
sound like so much fun.
yeah, I
Yeah.
think we should do it.
I think we should do it.
I think
We
if
could do we could do a podcast after.
if we do it, I think we got to film
Bill's
it.
got to get
Yeah,
in someone's
so
good
we get
graces
somebody to
again.
film it.
If
Yeah.
we make a video of it. What do you think, Mark? Would you be part of it in some
If
way?
it's during the week, I can't.
No,
during
but
during the summer.
yeah,
I
in the
know,
summertime.
I work summer school.
We'll do a night game. Do you
Well,
think, do you think
summer
we
school
could-
is only a couple
Sunday
weeks.
at 1 o'clock.
Huh?
5 Sundays I can do.
Do you think we could get an empty suite so we're not in the sun doing it? You think he would hook us up with an empty suite?
I don't know. It sounds like you guys pissed him off. So
We didn't piss him off. No, I actually didn't piss him off because I obliged to the request, and I'd be afraid where I step in certain suites because I heard some stuff.
Squishy. Squishy.
I don't know. Wait, is that
Sticky over there.
Yeah, is that somebody dropped ketchup and mayonnaise? What is? That's terrible, Mark. That's
What the hell's that stench?
I saw a fishing bobber in the floor over there.
Oh,
is it any worse that we
Years
used to
ago,
happen
guys.
at the
Years.
CMF studios?
what used to happen at the CMA? Because
Oh, that couch was dirty.
Oh, it was.
it was
That
yeah,
couch had crabs. That had its
I
own
wouldn't even
crabs.
sit on that couch.
the one in the Winton Road studio.
Oh,
yeah.
There was some bad stuff there.
Yeah,
But I had heard stories of
I've
things
heard
that went on.
I've heard stories too.
And I never saw anything. I did remember seeing coming in on a weekend and coming around the corner and going, "Oh, hey, sorry." People are trying to get their clothes back on.
So you did see something.
Yeah, but not on a couch. And this was not in that building. This was
That
in a
couch was
different-
dirty.
Oh, I
Kano used to
remember
nap
that
on
too.
that thing too.
Who did?
Oh,
Kano.
no, not that one.
Oh, he napped on that couch.
Oh, he did.
No, he
The one in Winton? Oh yeah.
No, that thing was like a love seat. You couldn't even fit on it.
You
It
found-
did. It
Well,
did.
Gussie
matter.
slept on it. That's
yeah,
true.
Kano can find a way to
All
sleep on it.
We'll take a moment. Kevin's got a game, and the scoring has been changed. Mark says 5 points for artist, 5 points for song title, 10 only if you get the year. If you don't get the year, it's no points off. It's no points anything.
Yeah, it's easier.
That makes more sense.
Okay. All right.
Especially if we're going to dumb this down to doing a bar.
Well,
where
that-
people are
that's
drinking
why they-
9 beers in 9 innings.
That's what they want to do. Try to
We could do
dumb
it
it
there.
down.
We could do 9 questions and you got to drink a beer per question.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, the question.
You give it- you give it a
question went
timeline.
progressively
What
longer.
if
as
we,
I'm slurring
You
the
could give them like
question?
5 minutes in between.
what if we do a podcast where we practice for 9 beers, 9 innings?
Oh,
9
yeah, we
hot
should do
dogs?
We can do it in the garage.
Okay. We could do that.
Garagio.
That way, it's a safe drive home for you, a safe drive home for you, and you're fucked.
I'm just gonna sleep on the couch.
That's fine.
Okay.
It's happened before.
Yep. We'll get to all that right after this. Not to disappoint anybody, but he wrote this about his stepmom, who I think divorced his dad. And, yeah.
It's gonna say Mark's wearing his safety guns. He almost lost an eye there.
Did he bang her?
I don't think so.
Number one, well, at least be number one porn.
But yeah, it was the number one porn. What's the number one porn
What's
now?
Number one. Someone mentioned.
Is it? Wait. Matt was saying what it was.
Yeah,
last.
Matt. What was number one porn?
Number
Yeah,
one.
Matt, tell us about the porn you watched.
No. There was one he said that he knew was number one
I
now.
forgot what the new one is now. It's
Yeah.
not. It used
It's
to be
stepmom.
stepmom.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not stepmom anymore. What the hell was it?
There is something about. I don't know if it's the whole, like my age. I would say, well, that's why. But there's something about women in their like 40s, late 30s to mid 40s now that gets more attention from both ends of the age spectrum with men. I feel like it is. I
Because
don't
it's
know.
in the middle.
Huh?
Because it's in the middle.
Yeah, but it wasn't when I was a kid. Were you thinking about 40-year-old chicks when you were? They didn't look like that.
No.
They didn't look like they do now. They did not. There was
Never-
one. I talked to my buddy.
I was just saying, I read a buddy that had a hot mom.
Yep.
I did not.
Not really. I didn't. No. There were good looking moms, but nobody that like flaunted it. But my buddy did hook up with some rich chick from New York City. We were at a graduation party. He was a junior, and he fell in love. He banged this chick. She was 42, and then asked me to drive him over. And he got flowers and stuff. And he goes walking up, and she's there with her boyfriend. And I felt so bad for him. I just talked to him the other day.
Did you bring it up?
I didn't. Because he told me something else that made me I couldn't stop. It took everything in me not to just go crazy laughing.
All right, well, let's hear it.
He told me that he had ballooned up to 300 pounds. And I'm like, God damn. I mean, this dude was nailed.
Why is that funny? Fuck. Asshole.
But this was a guy who at my wedding left with somebody else's date.
Well, everyone knows that story.
Took her home. Who was it?
What's that?
Who was the guy that got left stranded with the date?
MF.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Holy shit, you did know.
And I know who the date was.
Well, I don't remember her name.
TL.
I still wouldn't. It doesn't mean anything
Can I
to me.
say it?
Yeah, sure.
Tammy Linder.
Oh, okay.
Remember she was a salesperson?
Yeah. I remember a little bit. She had curly hair and stuff.
Yeah, curly
All I
reddish
know is
hair.
that my buddy then, he was in the Army in North Carolina, flew her down, had her at a hotel. She was supposed to be there for a couple of days, and he put her on her plane and sent her home early.
I've heard that
Not as
story.
good. Not
I've
as
heard
good as it
this.
was after the wedding. Gotta
No,
go.
I don't know what happened. I don't know. I started to bring that up a little bit because
It was Oak Hill. She looked Oak Hill there in North Carolina. She
No.
looked more
All of a
Braemar.
sudden, she's not a 9; she's a 6.
I was like,
Yeah. Rochester 9 and
Yep.
North Carolina 4.
She looked more Braemar than Oak Hill in North Carolina.
I felt terrible.
He knew what he was getting himself into with her. So
Well,
don't feel-
somebody said
don't
to
feel
him,
bad.
you don't, yeah. Somebody said to him, very famously quoted him, and said very loudly, "You may come with the whore, but you don't leave with the whore."
Right.
that's
Facts.
that's
And I know
that's,
and I have
that's
a-
what it was.
and I have a feeling I know who said that.
It was a woman who said it.
Oh,
Yeah.
I have that cross stitched on a pillow at home.
All right, Kevin's got a game. We changed the scoring. We made it a little simpler now. But
Thank
the only,
you.
see, I like the year because it could kind of keep you in the game. if
The only
you're-
thing,
Yeah, 'cause
the
I'm
only
not
reason
gonna
I
get-
won the last 2 weeks is because of the years.
Yeah,
Last
right.
week I had 3 hole-in-ones on
Yeah,
the
you
year, and it's
did.
the only reason I
Well,
won.
Well, now you would get 10 points.
That's true.
So that's true.
That's true.
So you may still crush
But
it.
that's true because I lost a lot of points the other weeks.
There is a 10-point movie question at the end, as usual.
Okay.
And there's also the second to last song has 3 different artists in it. I'll give you whatever we're giving for artists.
3 different artists that do the.
that are singing the
different-
song in the song.
Okay.
So if artist is 5 points, so if you get all 3, you get 15. If you get 2, you get 10. If you get 1, you get 5.
Okay. That sounds fair.
Or I'll get 0.
Or you get nothing. I feel like you're gonna get at least 2. Don't let me down, you prick.
All right.
I mean, I'm due for a really bad week. I've gotten lucky 2 weeks in a row.
The Bad Flicker shit is a great cover of the song.
I know the song and
I
it's
know.
the rest.
I wanna hold the hand inside you. I wanna take the breath that's true.
At least put a year down so you get something.
That's what I
You can guess at that.
You know this is Bill?
I don't. But I know the song.
Oh, wait a minute.
Ah.
I'm gonna take a total guess.
I kept the right ones out and let the wrong ones in. Had an angel of mercy to see me through all my sins. There were times in my life when I was going insane, trying to walk through the pain when I lost in the name of love.
Oh, come on. We know this guy. And I can't think of his fucking name.
That was with Greg. That wasn't with these guys.
Oh.
In the name of love. What more in the name of love?
Do we get a bonus if we say who originally did this?
No. Because everybody knows the original.
All right, so we need the year that this guy did it.
year this guy did it.
We know who did the original, but
Yeah, I don't know who, what year this guy did it, though.
And go.
I'm going to think because of his heyday.
Just
oh, that's a good point.
Oh God.
Come on, Laura.
I hung out with this guy for a day.
How many times did you say that yesterday?
Oh God, I need another mimosa. This is one of the coolest dudes I fucking hung out with.
Yeah.
I hung out with him for a whole day. He was cool as shit. So with Tahoe's, Pittsford Wegmans.
in the Hollywood Hills and the
I got the song. I think I find.
You got the artist?
Oh, I don't know the artist. I got the song.
Everyone was
And I remember, I go by the years of when I worked at
think I have
CMF and
it.
PXY.
Dennis Hopper, Bob Seger, and Sonny and Cher. But she feels safe now.
Tonight, I'm gonna have myself a real good time. I feel alive, and the world turning inside out.
I just saw a video of your guy, the guy we were talking about from America last week, did Bohemian at Coachella with Brian
Okay,
May.
why don't you just give the fucking whole thing away?
We
Why
all
don't you just
have
give it
it.
all away?
Yeah, but I think
They
everybody
don't know
knows.
who Brian May is.
Yeah, everybody knows.
Having a good time, having a good time. You shouldn't stop leaping.
Well, I figured Matt had it, but Laura?
She doesn't know who Brian May
All right,
is.
fine, I got it.
And I'll take either the solo artist doing this or the band that did it.
Who can it be knocking at my door?
I had it total. I thought it was somebody else, but I know.
Don't come round here no more. Can't you see that it's late at night?
What did you write down? I couldn't
Very
read it.
tired,
Hinder. I thought it was Lips of an Angel.
Oh,
All I wish is to be
Good-
alone.
good guess, though. Yeah.
Stay away.
All right, the next song is the
Don't
three
you invade my heart.
separate artists. I'll
That's
take
out if you
1, 2,
hang
or 3.
outside.
And if you listen real carefully, you should be able to pick them out. We've talked about all of them on this show at one time or another. So I'll let this one. I'll let this one
This
play
one's
for
right up Bill and Mark's alley. It's not of mine. No, am I wrong?
I'll let this play for a hot minute because I get you all three artists
You
singing.
can let it play for 10 minutes if you want.
Like this is yeah.
You're doing something to me. You're doing something strange.
That's not a year, I guess.
It's not Sean Hyatt.
No, it's good.
Such an ass.
This is the second singer.
Supernatural free. Don't know what you're doing. Got me feeling weak. Oh, I wanna call you fever, baby.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I know that voice.
Yes, you do.
Hot damn, pop it like a pistol, mama. It got me down on my knees.
If it's who I think it is, it's just something he would normally do. Am I right?
No,
He's
maybe.
slower though.
Shoot my shot tonight. I'm coming, baby. I'm gunning for you. Pull my trigger, let me blow your mind.
And this is the third guy coming up here.
You red leather rocket, you little fashion queen. Everybody's watching. Pretty little thing, baby. Tell me what's your favorite.
Oh, yeah, that's so
Yeah, I got two.
Yeah.
Got two of them.
White lights I've never seen.
You're like so easy. I'm like, I have no fucking clue.
And this is the last one.
I don't think I can remember the other one.
This is the movie song. So if you give me the name of the movie this was in,
Turn my
I'll give you 10 on that one too.
And I'd give
Yeah.
up forever to touch you.
I know the fucking movie. I don't know.
Did you go to this concert? The July 4th one in the rain?
Yeah.
You're the
It
closest
was a wet day, but it was awesome.
Yeah.
I'll ever be, and I don't want to go home right
I know who's in this movie. I just can't think of the
I
name.
literally just wrote down the actress.
What about the actor? Can I put? Is there
I
any
need the name of the movie.
I can breathe is your life. So when sooner or later
I don't want Nicolas Cage.
or Meg
I
Ryan?
don't want Meg Ryan either.
Yeah,
Jesus
Meg
Christ,
Ryan.
I can't even think of it.
I know.
Back to the top.
Yeah, back to the top. I don't know.
Is the name of the song "Breathe"?
It is not.
I have no clue. Then.
It's Mazzy Star, Fade Into You from 1993.
Oh, did you have 93?
No, I had 2006.
I had 2004.
I had 2011.
I wrote 1996.
Good thing you guys aren't
Does
taking
anybody
points
know
out.
who this is?
Mazzy Star?
I do.
I
I
I
know
do
because
because
I
of,
know the
because of the
songs.
Flicker Stick cover. She had a good
She's
run
got
in
a
the
good voice. Yeah, she's got that voice from the. You can tell it's from the 90s.
90s. Oops, wrong one. Let's go back to the right one here.
I said Aerosmith Angel.
It's Aerosmith. I don't know the song. 1998.
I said 1997,
Fuck, I
but
said 84.
I wrote
How much?
1990.
I think 98 might be right. I think that's when Get a Grip came out.
It is Aerosmith's Amazing from
Amazing.
1993 when Get a Grip
Wow.
came out.
Okay. What came out in 98?
9 Lives.
Not,
Nine Live, yeah.
Or it might have been Pink,
I get
1 or 2.
1 point. No, 5 points. Oh, I know
Is this Michael Bolton really doing Pride?
It is Michael Bolton doing Pride.
Michael Bolton Pride, good. I said 1996, figuring the 90s was sort of his sweet spot.
Yeah, but he tried
And the
to make
album
a comeback.
for
Yeah,
you
man,
two
right
came out
fucking decade.
He tried,
in 87.
he tried to make a comeback, so I'm going to go 2005.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Good
in
call.
the 80s. I'm no way out.
It's Pride in the Name of Love, Michael Bolton from his 2011 Duets album.
Look at you, buddy. What year did you get?
2005.
Yeah,
And I'm really mad. I don't know who this is. I mean, I do it. Oh, I do.
I'm trying to think of
Is
the
it,
year.
is it Sean Colvin?
That is not Sean Colvin.
No,
But
it's-
it's-
That's a check.
But it's Lullaby 1998.
oh, I said lullaby. I did not say lullaby. I said 1996.
I
I said
said
96.
Lullaby 2000. I
It
wrote
is-
Ryan Cabrera.
It is Lullaby from Sean Mullins
Oh,
in 1998. Somebody was in the hole.
Shut up.
1998.
God damn.
Well, game's over.
See, I keep telling you that I go from when I was worked at CMF and PXY. With these songs.
Yeah. Yep.
That's how I knew that one. Yeah.
That was his own song for me.
Yeah.
Laura knows this one.
Queen.
Yes.
Yeah.
What's the name of the song?
Don't stop now.
Don't Stop Me
No,
Now?
don't
Did we
stop
give
me
it to
now.
her?
No,
Yeah.
I have don't stop me now written down.
Yeah, give it to her.
Don't stop me
I-
now.
I'm not Joe. I can't do that.
I
I wrote 1979. I had no idea.
wrote 1978.
I wrote 79 as well.
I have 76.
Two of you are in the hole.
Oh my God!
79?
Matt is in the hole with Laura.
Oh my God, that's
Don't
cool.
Stop Me Now,
That's
Queen.
a 20
for
point for me.
Yeah, because I did not have the song. I had
It's
Queen. in
January
79.
26th,
Don't stop
my
me.
birthday of 1979.
I am only.
That's a 15 for you, right?
20.
Oh, it is a 20 because
Oh
it's yours
my
10 points,
God,
right?
yeah.
Oh, so I got 15.
This is Colin Hay,
Men at
or
Work.
Men at Work, and I think
Who-
he did this solo one. I wrote 1997 for some reason. I think 2001, but I said 1997.
I
This
put
is-
Oh God!
I put 1984.
Who can it be now?
I took this off the original version of the song.
I wrote
so
Who Can It Be Now 1986.
I had 82.
1981 for Who Can It Be Now? Men at Work and Colin Hay.
Oh, I thought
1 year.
But isn't this his acoustic?
It is, but I didn't think about that.
Thanks.
Oh, I
Thanks.
remember it. Yes.
What?
He just got the movie. This one's got a potential to be some
All right.
points for people.
I don't know.
Not for me.
I got two of them.
Yeah, I've
One of
got
them-
two.
Rage.
Rage is not in the list.
Chris
I don't know.
Stapleton,
Chris-
Bruno Mars.
And Justin Timberlake.
It is not Justin.
What about
Timberlake.
Brian Adams? Is Brian Adams in there?
No. That's the
I
song
wrote-
from Three
I wrote Lenny
Musketeers.
Kravitz and crossed it out.
Oh, I love Lenny. I have Bruno Mars and Chris Stapleton, and then I thought the third was Justin Timberlake.
This right here is Ed Sheeran.
Oh,
Makes sense, actually.
Chris Stapleton was the second voice,
The song
where you caught it,
Yeah.
and Bruno Mars was the third one.
Supernatural.
It's called Blow.
What?
Steve is Laura tonight, just so you're aware.
Oh, and I wrote.
my God.
I wrote 2023.
I wrote 2020.
This is Chris Stapleton, 2019.
Oh,
So close.
It's crazy how their
Still got 10
voices sound
points,
so
though.
alike
Yeah.
in this song.
Yeah.
Yet they're so different in other songs.
The video was cool too because it wasn't them singing it, but it was like focused on Ed Sheeran doing a concert,
Did you
and
think
then
of the movie?
Stapleton doing a concert, and then Bruno just singing.
Yeah,
Did you get the movie?
He did.
I sure
I
did.
just saw him write it down.
How much do I get 10 for that? City of Angels.
City of Angels.
It is
Shoot.
City of Angels.
Google
I wrote
Dolls.
Fallen Angel.
Iris.
Goo Goo Dolls is all
Goo Goo
I got. I
Dolls.
said 1998.
It's a 30-point win for Mark right there.
Fuck.
If you got the
It's a
year,
matter he had
what year did you have?
1998.
He's got the year too.
I said 98. So I get 10 for the year.
Did you get any of the Elf?
5. No, I got the Goo Goo Dolls.
So you got
Damn,
15.
I got 35 for the whole game. Mark got 30 on that question.
I got 5, 10, 20.
I got 50. I'm happy with that.
It was all you shot your wad into one
I got
song.
60.
No, I didn't.
30.
I did not do that bad.
I got 55.
160. Fuck.
55.
He didn't
Holy
need that last
shit.
one. He crushed it tonight.
Wow, dude, that was amazing. Great job.
Let me see.
He would have gotten 12 on the old score right now.
Yeah,
It was off on the years.
Wait,
See,
he
the
got
year
60.
kept us in it.
He said 160, didn't he?
No, 60.
Oh, 60. I
Oh.
thought he said 160.
All right,
No.
yeah, well,
60, 55, 50.
He
Yeah.
got 60 or 160?
60.
He got,
And
he
then
got
Matt had-
30 on the last
And
one.
then Matt had 9 somehow.
I had 35.
no, you got to have more than 50. I have 55. You've got to have more.
I have
This is
5.
your
You
scoring.
got 30 on the last
Don't
one.
bitch.
I have 5. Okay, I missed the 10. I got 65.
Yeah. All right,
Okay.
65.
Oh, I would have thought you had a lot more than that because you got 30 on the last one.
But I didn't get. I didn't
God,
get.
if I had only
names-
gotten
I didn't
City of
get
Angels.
names of songs.
You would have
artists,
lost by 5.
Or I didn't get the artist. So.
Oh.
Yeah, but you would have
I
been.
thought- I thought
would've
Mark
been
was way
happy
ahead.
with that.
But you
would've
would have
beat
been a
me.
silver medalist, not a bronze medalist.
It's okay.
This is good.
I like that.
Yeah. I like when Metallica's Black, the anniversary album. Chris Stapleton did some songs that were really good.
He's so well versed.
He does that Monday Night Football.
Oh, that's him now?
Phenomenal, yeah.
I didn't even know.
Phenomenal.
Yeah. Well, he's just
You
super
put him
talented.
and Carrie on Sunday. Those are 2 great nights back to back with
Yeah.
good music right there.
I like that. And Carrie too.
It's
Another
always good.
rocker.
And then the Cowboys take the field.
Now, how do you know they
blow
they
it.
started in today?
Well,
Mike is
they're
there.
getting the extra practice.
I got the backhanded slap from Danny on the second commercial this week. Says, I'm like, the Joneses run the Cowboys. I'm a great business guy, but my fucking team sucks. They can't win. I'm just dying. I'm laughing so hard as I'm listening to it.
Danny did do that.
It was
He did.
great.
He runs the business well, but his waitresses
yeah.
suck.
No, they don't.
He just like
They don't.
this team
Kitchen
just
staff
can't win.
sucks.
They don't.
They just can't put an egg
I
out.
was dying. I was laughing so hard.
How do you feel about Brian Schottenheimer? Is
I
that
love Shoddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love Shoddy.
Now he
I
does.
wasn't
Flight to tape
sure.
for 3
I
years.
remember you weren't.
I do love him right now, and I will admit this years from now that I liked Jason Garrett at the beginning too. He just
You liked
failed.
Mike McCarthy at the beginning too.
I did not.
Oh,
I did not. I hated the Mike McCarthy hire.
All right, but why
I love
Schotty?
Shoddy. He's young. He's enthusiastic. He's going to change a lot of things. He's
Yeah.
a very good coach.
Only he and the Saints started their voluntary practices today. Or
Right.
or
Well,
mini
and they could have a week ago, and they decided
it takes
not
extra
to.
time to suck that.
They could have
bad.
taken an extra week, and they chose not to. They could have made him show up last Monday and do. They get an extra week because they're new coaches.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
So did the
So the
are the
Patriots
Bills
should
and
be, too.
everybody already back? Am I missing?
should have all started today, I think.
Yeah, that's what I thought, but I didn't see anything about it. Wait, you know what? I was getting
It's a quiet time because it's nothing. It's just the guys that are there from last year. Still, you don't have a
100%.
draft.
You
yet.
haven't even drafted, right?
You're finding out right now what you really need to draft, but they're not really doing much either.
No, I would assume not. And who wants to see anybody injured this?
I mean, this is the first one that Mike has come to. He's never come to one.
what's going to happen at quarterback? Because you think Dak's
Dak's ready to go. Yeah,
He is
said
ready?
He said he could play today if he had to, but man, I don't know. I like our backup better.
Yeah,
I like Joe.
Yep.
I think it was a great trade.
interesting. All right.
17 players headed to the draft this year. The NFL announced
Well, they're letting Milrow go, which I don't understand.
Wait,
Unless they know he's
seven-
moving
who?
up.
17 players will attend that could be drafted in the first round.
Oh,
So of that 17, one will obviously fall to the second round because that always happens.
Feel like,
ESPN loves
feel like
the shit out
Shadir
of
should
it.
not probably show up.
only 17 are showing up. Oh well, they go to people's
you
homes.
get 32, so you don't want to
Yeah.
be that guy that shows up and you don't get picked in the first round. It's
Yeah.
embarrassing.
Yeah, then you become like I keep
Brady
thinking
Quinn.
About Brady Quinn was the one I was
Yeah.
just thinking of. That's so funny.
Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers is the other
Aaron
one.
dropped all the way down.
Yeah.
Who was the dude for the Dolphins that the Dolphins ended up drafting that fell? We had the scuba mask weed cred thing hit like
Oh,
a
yeah.
day or two
Oh
before.
yeah.
And he's come out,
Pretty much
he's
anybody they've
played
drafted the last
well.
30 years.
Yeah. What's going on with Tua? And I asked that because I saw that he put his house in Florida up for sale.
He just got a new deal.
Probably forgot.
So he's
Forgot where he lived.
well, I'm thinking that it's a $3 million house. So my first
Which is
reaction was
nothing.
like, that's kind of nothing. He probably is going somewhere bigger.
Was that his rookie house?
I don't know.
$3 million in Miami? What
I
is that
think it
value?
said he
Rookie
listed
house.
his
It's like a
house
fucking
for-
studio.
It looked nice. That's what I'm saying too.
$3
for
million in
really-
Miami?
Yeah. I thought the same thing.
Oh,
It was
It's a studio apartment.
West Miami. Let's be honest.
Oh.
West Miami. I don't even know what that is.
And a Fall of Favre coming to Netflix next month.
Yes. Oh, really?
That should be an interesting documentary to watch.
Oh.
I'll tell you, I started watching the Red Sox in season thing.
Oh, you
this year.
did? What'd
you know
you
what
think?
sucks is half these guys don't speak fucking English.
Yeah.
It's not like Hard Knocks where everybody speaks. These guys
Yeah.
don't fucking speak English.
I got
So
drunk.
far, so good.
I got drunk when I ran into something on TV. It was basically it was the game day production for the Browns, but it was like all the security behind the scenes stuff. So they're showing like
What
all
a
the
boring
different
show that's got.
No, it was freaking
No,
cool
it
because
would
they're
be, yeah.
showing like this big freaking room with all the monitors. They're watching. They're
Oh, what they
dispatching.
look at the stadium.
They're
What's
getting-
that on?
They're getting guys falling in the bathroom. They're calling ambulance. It was really kind of cool.
What is that on?
It was on one of the 30s on Time Warner, like Bravo
Oh,
or
watch that.
A&E or something like that. It was kind of cool. I was digging it.
The Red Sox one is cool because the first episode they talked to the guy who almost killed himself last year. It was or
Yeah.
a year before, and he's come back from it.
Yeah, you can't
So it's
trust
a
him to
pretty cool
close the
story.
game, can you?
Well, look at the LSU guy. You know,
Oh, I know. That's terrible.
Yeah.
And he was going to be drafted, I thought.
Yeah.
And I didn't know much about him, but I did see that. All right. Well, everybody ready for the rest of your break, Mark?
I'm busy all week.
Why?
Appointments.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, fit all the appointments in.
Yeah,
one.
get them all knocked out. What are you laughing at over there?
No appointments.
He's got appointments.
I got appointments.
I got business.
I
Massages.
got appointments.
I can't leave work like I was able
Probably
to.
got to play
before.
poker.
I was able to leave work.
All right. Well, happy Easter to everybody celebrating. Enjoy the brunch. I know it's sold out.
Sold out.
I don't want to tell
There'll be a
anybody.
few tables for
Secondary
walk-ins.
market.
Oh, there will
So
be.
we leave about 5 to 10 tables for walk-ins.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to turn anybody away. It's
Yeah,
kind of rude, you know.
No, that's great.
Get your
That's
brunch
great.
reservations on StubHub.
BTB Woodfire Pizza and Grill in the mall at Grease Ridge. It's a custom-made brunch, not the
That's right.
come
Made
to
fresh.
the trough
Made
and
fresh.
get cold eggs.
No one's gonna sneeze on your food before you get it.
Gotta get.
No one's gonna drool at the buffet.
Do
No.
you pay extra for that to happen though?
Finger your
Hey,
eggs.
for a little extra, I'd give you anything.
Did they do that to you? Never mind.
That was yesterday.
No, Joe fingered her.
Oh, jeez.
No, her eggs. Whatever.
He was scrambling them too.
Never mind. Never mind.
Scrambled eggs, broke a table.
Laura, I hope you have a great. I hope the rest of the furniture survives the week.
We'll see.
Just lay down plastic.
Kevin, great game. I'm Bill Moran. We'll see you tomorrow.
Albert her ride. 3 bangs out later, 4 cars hot wide. Across the Mississippi like an oil slick fire.